one senator who is speaking out against all of this, Florida Senator Marco Rubio. Senator, you actually said about this, I found it interesting, that Joe Biden, the administration, the DOJ, the FBI are playing with fire.
Look, I'm here in a very unique position in South Florida, surrounded by people that come from countries where this is familiar to them. This is shocking to Americans, but in Latin America and many of these, countries around the world, here's what happens. A group takes power. One of the first things that group does is they begin to persecute and go after their political opponents. And then when the supporters of their political opponents begin to complain about it, they begin to target them and they criminalize opposition. And that's what's happening here now. They took power. They are demanding, and you see it on Twitter, you see their public statements, they are demanding, they want Donald Trump arrested, they want him charged right now. They wanted him charged months ago, years ago, they wanted him charged. And I'm telling you the next thing you're going to see here, Sean, because it's the playbook, and that is they are now going to begin to say, oh, these Trump supporters, these Republicans, they're very upset. They're saying very angry things. We think they might be a threat. We think they're radical extremists. Let's start arresting them. The next step in this process is going to be that people who are supporters of Donald Trump or just conservatives complaining about this are going to begin to get harassed are going to begin to get labeled as potential insurrectionists and are going to begin to get harassed by law enforcement. That's the next step in this playbook, sadly.
So, we went through 3 years, Senator, 3 long years where we now know that FISA warrants were obtained using an unverifiable, dirty Russian dossier that was bought and paid for by Donald Trump's opponent in 2016, Hillary Clinton. And all of that information was false. And even Andrew McCabe, the deputy director of the FBI, said without that dirty dossier, there wouldn't be any FISA warrants. But yet they used it 4 times. Even when the subsource for Christopher Steele acknowledged none of it was true. There were no hookers in the Ritz-Carlton in Moscow urinating on Donald Trump's bed, which was part of this crap. This went on for 3 long years. I believe the FBI and I believe the Department of Justice have squandered any goodwill or any deserved trust of the American people, especially when it comes to Donald Trump. What could they possibly be looking for here?
Well, I actually don't think they went in looking for documents. I think that was probably their excuse that they found some Obama donor judge to write him a ruse. Yeah, they found some Obama donor judge to write, not even a judge, a magistrate to write and give them the search warrant. I think they went in there looking to see whatever they could find. Their argument is, all right, we were here looking for documents. We didn't find those, but look what we did find. Or who knows what happened while they were in there because the lawyers weren't allowed to see it. These people are obsessed. The far left, they will stop at nothing. People don't understand this is the playbook from all over the world. The far left believes that their cause is so worthy that anyone who is against it must be evil, must be a criminal, and must be punished and put away. Look, this is one of the reasons. I know people hear this all the time. This is why elections really matter. We've got to take back the majority in the House and Senate so we can subpoena the records behind this and these other efforts so we could bring in the director of the FBI, the Attorney General, and force people to testify under oath about who told you what, who told you to do this, what was the justification behind this. This stuff needs to happen. And I hope we have to have the guts to do that.
But they're doing this under a pretext. Senator, I have in front of me the National Archives Record Administration note that, in fact, Donald Trump and the people in Mar-a-Lago were cooperating with them. This is from February. So I don't know what...
It is a pretext.
It was a pretext for what?
They can't say they're doing it because of January 6th. Yeah, no doubt. Look, they can't say, oh, this is because of January 6th. They can't. So they thought this was a cute way to get around it. And they could say, oh, no, this has nothing to do with the Capitol stuff and the January 6th committee. This is because of the documents that he retained that he still has. And that's why we went in there. But we didn't find that. But we found all these other things that we think are incriminating. They don't know what they were going to find. That's the point. But I mean, look, you know this. And I think a lot of people that watch this program know this, but a lot of Americans are busy with their everyday lives and don't miss it. Every single day, prominent members of the left, prominent Democrats in Congress are demanding that Merrick Garland, that he indict Donald Trump right now. Forget about the evidence. They want him indicted. They want him put away in jail. They've been demanding that for months and months and months, as have, many of these idiots who are commentators in these other networks that are giddy about it. Yeah. Some of these people are supposedly legal experts, and they say stupid and ridiculous things about how the law applies and how it doesn't apply. But I'll tell you where the danger is and the fire is here. Okay, what comes around goes around. And here's what's going to happen now. Now, one day they won't be in power. And whoever is in power, there's going to be a lot of pressure on them to do it back to the other side. And now we do become a banana republic. Now we become like those countries that people come to America to get away from, where there is no rule of law and where everything is politicized and where opposition to those in power is criminalized.
That's a frightening thing to say, and it's sad to say that we don't have equal justice or application of our laws. Senator Rubio, thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here.
Because the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.